Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny, and you never know what you're going to get, but you will always get the truth. So today's video, and I know that I'm way behind on the Lunar Beauty train, but I want to do an eye look using this palette. And I tell you, the reason I did not get it upon launch was I thought there were just too many cool tones per se for me. But then I got to thinking and I said, I'm gonna get it. So I got it. And now I'm gonna create a look with it. I did prime my eyes. I just used a little bit of concealer and powder, and I just put a little concealer, some Maybelline neutralizer, age rewind in the shade neutralizer. I kind of put that underneath my eyes a little bit. Didn't, I don't plan on doing anything to my face, but I did want to do this eye look. So I don't have any idea the look that I'm going to do. That's usually how it happens. I'll pick a palette and say I'm going to use that and figure out the shades when I get there. But obviously this row are all mattes. So I'm going to dip in some of these and I'll figure out which shimmer shade I want to use. So let's get started. I am going to start out with Dusk, which is the lightest transition color in the palette. And I have the strawberry, I think it's called Strawberry Dreams. I have that palette. I have Moon Spell 1. I have this palette. And I have the newest one, Nude Prism, I think is what it's called. And that has got to be one of my favorites. Because it's just a plain neutral palette. You don't have to think much when you're creating a look, in my opinion. So yeah, I enjoy that one. But this is a pretty light. Showing up light on me anyway. I'm having to dip in a couple times, but that's okay. Eyeshadows are made to be used. Okay, now let me get another brush. And I'm trying to find the brush that I have been using and really enjoying. Here it is. And this one. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Sandstorm, which is this shade right here. I think I'm going to pick one of those silver tones. Let's see. I like it. I'm just going in with a Rephr blending brush, number 27. I really enjoy Rephr's brushes. They really do make putting eyeshadow on my hooded eyes so good. You know, originally I thought, you know, a brush is a darn brush. You know, it can look alike, so forth and so on, but then you try that one brand and it's like, oh yeah. And that's kind of what Refer did. Okay, now, oh, that's a pretty one too. I'm going to go in and deepen the outer corner just a little bit. And I'm going to deepen it with this shade, Earthbender, right there. And, ooh, it's very pigmented. All of these shades are very pigmented. And I'm just going to kind of go up that last little bit. And that way I'm deepening it all the way up. And then I'll take a clean brush and diffuse this out a little bit. See if they're looking even. Yeah. There we go. May not need a clean brush. This is the first time that I'm playing with this palette. Swatched some of the shades, and let's swatch. Oh, that's pretty coppery. There's the gold. Here's a silver, and there's another silver. Wow, it's like Tin Man silver. Let me turn these lights down so you can see them, hopefully. Okay. It's, you know what? Let me make this easy and give myself plenty of arm room. This is the shade Adamantium. That is very crumbly shade. It's beautiful. And this shade is Desert Sky. And then we have Gold Dust. And then we have Meteor, which is this one, which is kind of where I was leaning. But I think I'm gonna stick with, oh, here's some more shimmers. I got 4 more. And so we'll go ahead and do, I'll go ahead and swatch these just so I can make my mind up. Oh, wow. Okay. This is in the shade Night Sky. That is a black with some sparkles in it. And the next shade is Deep Sea, which is a really pretty blue. And this next shade is Starry Eyed. And then the last shade is Flare. Couldn't see if it was Flame or Flare, but it's Flare. So that's all the shimmers swatched. And I think I'm going to go in with Desert Sky, which is this one. And then it's this one in the pan. Really pretty coppery. All right, let me get me a brush. Here we go. And I'm going to go in with it dry first. Picks up nicely on the brush. Let's see. That is a pretty bronze. I gotta lighten it so I can see y'all. Really pretty bronze. But now I'm gonna wet it. And see. This is really pretty coppery bronze, I would say. And I'm just kind of going in and trying to diffuse that lid makeup. Always transfers to that crease because I have very small lid space. But and come do that on this side. Let me just go and spray it. I had some palettes pulled out off of my shelf that I keep them on because, you know, I wanted to try them again. Or try them for the first time, you know. But I grabbed this one instead. All right. That's a pretty bronze. But y'all know me. Now, let's see. Let's make it fun and put a little bit of, let's put a little bit of Night Sky, which is that black shade on the end. And I am going to grab a really smaller brush for this. And this is a, what is this? It's a Smashbox dual-ended brush. And it just, there's one end. And there's the other. So I'm going to take this smaller end and dip into that shimmery black. Spray it good. And I'm going to put my shield right here. And I'm just going to put this just ever so slightly right back here. Just, oh wow. To give it, I'm going to blend that out, but I'm going to come over here and do this side too. I mean, that one dip gave me all that I needed. Okay, now I'm just trying to feather this out, kind of make it meet a little bit. so it's not such a stark difference. Like that. Now, I am going to take just a hair bit more of that bronze, that starry-eyed bronze, that first shade that I used, and just pop it a little bit more back here. I didn't want the black to go too far in, so let's see if I can get them even. Nope. But that's all right, because I can take my brush and make it even. Just go back and forth till it's even. Still feel like I'm getting more black further in. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, now, did I want to put a little bit of meteor? You know what, I think I am. I'm gonna use, let me put them beside each other. Yeah. Oh me, oh my. Yeah. I'm gonna put this shade in the center, and that is what that looks like. Now, I want the absolute smallest amount, which will yield. I need to get my absolute smallest, and here's one. I think this is a lip brush, but as you can see, it is tiny. Let me put it up to a regular, here's a regular Wet n Wild little flat brush. The difference in it. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit on both sides, and I'm gonna wet it because, like I said, I didn't. Okay, now let me flip my mirror. Now I am just, you know what? I think I'm gonna go in the front and not the middle. And is it? Don't feel like I'm getting too much of a payoff using it in brush. So let's go in with my thumb. I will blend that out, but y'all, I can't use one arm to do the other side. It's another quirk. Okay. lot of fallout, but that's okay. Let's do under the eyes. Let me sweep this away. It has blush on it, so it'll be all right. Okay. Now, for the lower lash line, what we're gonna do? For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here. This is what's on the lids. This was used to deepen it up. So I'm gonna do both of these on the bottom. Okay, now I had my liner brush out 5 minutes ago, y'all. I'll use this one. And I'm going to go in just to the center of my eye with the matte. Let me do this eye. I don't want to do any eyeliner today. Maybe we'll do some on the top. We'll see. Now, I'm going to go in with that burgundy shimmer. And I'm going to use a small flat brush with this. This was from, I think it was LaRouche. I'm not sure. A couple brushes came in this. All right. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Now, some of the inner corner shade, that shade adamantium, it transferred down, which is, you know, that's to be expected. It's just, again, it's the way my eyes are, the anatomy of my eyes. But what I could do is take and make it part of the solution. So I'm going to go in with this triangular brush. This is from AOA High Def Brush, and I'm going to dip into that inner corner shade, and I'm gonna spray it, and I'm gonna put it on both inner corners to just tie on into what's already leaked. Good Lord, fell. Okay. There we go. Kind of makes it look like that's what I intended. These are my eyes. Let me get a little closer. All right, now Y'all think I should do some eyeliner? Maybe. Maybe not. We ain't gonna use no eyeliner, not in today's video, but we are gonna go with a bold lip because I love a bold lip. So I'm going in first with the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner. It's a pencil in the shade Deeply Intoxicated. Does that say intoxicated? Deeply Intoxicated. It is it doesn't look like this. It's a little more red. But it is the deepest berry tone. Lip liner that I own. It's not red, full on red. Okay. Just kind of. Okay. For lips, I'm going in with KVD Everlasting Liquid Lips, and this is in the shade Damned. I would say something different. Anyway, that's what the wand on these lipsticks look like, and I'll swatch a little bit for you. It's a very deep plum almost, and a little secret about me. I think Jeffree Star and Kat Von D and Laura Lee make some of the absolute best, most comfortable liquid lips out of everything. I will give it to KVD. Their products last a long time and don't go bad. Jeffree's and Laura Lee's, they've already dried up on me. But I will repurchase. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what do we think? What do we think? This is my final look using the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse pattern. Eternal Eclipse palette. I filmed 4 videos today, y'all. Please forgive me. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. It means a great deal to me. It means a great deal when I read you guys' comments. Leave me some suggestions, some video ideas, tags. I enjoy doing all that stuff. But anyway, hit that like button, that subscribe button, even hit the bell. That way you won't miss a notification. Be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.